If you've ever had this feeling that something was terribly wrong with the world that we live in, but you couldn't figure out just what it was, then you've come to the right place. Secret societies, mystery religions, and the Illuminati have been controlling our reality since the beginning of time. But not anymore, because there is an awakening happening, and you are about to become a part of it. Wake up, because this is a call for an uprising.
This is a call for an uprising. Welcome to today's show. I'm trying to think of something different to say other than, can you make this, this up, make this blank up? Because it's so ridiculous. But we had a Sunday service from everybody's favorite fake Christian, Kanye West, who I've exposed trillions of times. But again, remember, we're living in a time period where Christianity is going to become lukewarm, and you're supposed to accept and tolerate everything, which is part of the problem that we're seeing in Christianity. But Kanye West had a Halloween Sunday service. And what a coincidence that he had Marilyn Manson, everyone's favorite Christian, and Justin Bieber. Now, it's not a surprise because obviously he's been associating himself with Marilyn Manson for quite some time. I'm going to show you a clip here from the Sunday service, which is just an abomination. Of course, they're all in a giant circle. And again, I've told you this a million times about the circle. I've exposed, and I don't like to do videos talking about ministers or preachers or whatever they want to call themselves, their titles that they go pastors or they go by. But if they're preaching black magic or anything like that, I'm going to call it out. And I've exposed in the past many preachers who talk about New Age kind of Christianity or doing, things that are involved in black magic. The circle is known in witchcraft. The protection circle, all of the crap you see in the movies, they draw the circle. I mean, I don't even need to be scientific about it. They draw the circle, they put their their pentagram inside, right? And they do their rituals and their spells. We've seen it in stupid witchcraft movies over time after time after time after time. And then, of course, you have them all in white and not black, right, doing this ritual. And just like I exposed Kanye's last event that he had where he literally was doing a ritual for the Antichrist, here they are on Halloween, Satan's holiday, doing a Sunday service, doing a ritual circle, of course, doing their prayer in a circle. Why not? Because, well, they don't worship Jesus Christ. They worship the God of this earth, the devil. And keep an eye and listen to the story, of course, because Marilyn Manson is involved in allegations, right? The Me Too movement, where people have come forward and exposed Marilyn Manson. So what a surprise that he's associating himself with so-called Christians who are accepting and bringing him in, because what else would make people hate Christians even more than bringing this guy in who, well, in the past has eaten Bibles on stage, burned Bibles on stage, associates with people like Johnny Depp. I'll get into more detail, but take a look.
Kanye West brought back his Sunday service on Halloween, but the choir concert was not without controversy. Kanye, who legally changed his name to just Ye, hosted the popular service on a rooftop and had a number of guests in tow, all dressed in white. Roddy Ricch and Justin Bieber joined the Flashing Lights rapper at the helm. Justin gave a blessing and performed during the event.
God, thank you for your people. Thank you for your people. Thank you that you leave the 99 for the one. Thank you that you never leave us or forsake us. Thank you that we could never be more loved than we are right now in this moment.
He and the choir sang a number of songs off his new album, Donda, which was released earlier this year, including Hurricane, Come to Life, and No Child Left Behind. But it was the attendance of Marilyn Manson that drew criticism.
Happy Halloween, everyone. Yeah, what a joke, right? The fact of any Christian out there actually, and I get, Christians are like, I don't like to see Christians fight, and Jesus is love and all this stuff. You gotta have a freaking pair of eyes at this point, okay? The whole point of these people pretending to be Christians is to lukewarm Christianity and water it down. That's the point, okay? Marilyn Manson has not converted to finding Jesus Christ. In fact, he did a concert last year where he did this. Oh, is that Christian for you? Burning the Bible. I couldn't think of anything more sacrilegious to possibly do, or anything that would more possibly get you a nice one-way ticket to hell than doing that. But Kanye West has become the face of Christianity along with Joel Osteen and some of these other frauds. And it's an abomination. I mean, Bieber's one of the faces of it too. They're literally laughing in the faces of Christians, spitting in the faces of Christians. And like I said before I played you that clip, the fact that Manson has assault allegations against him fits perfect. Why wouldn't he associate with Christians then? Oh, not because they want Christians to look forgiving, because they want Christians to look even worse than they already look in the eyes of the public, right? Everybody already associates Christianity with Catholicism, which associates with what these priests supposedly do. No one talks about the occult or Satanism, right? And this is all part of how they get people led away and astray from Christianity. And this is how they water it down. This guy's burning Bibles, eating Bibles, associating with Johnny Depp. I did a video, and I know there was a really embarrassing video him and Johnny Depp did. I mean, just so embarrassing. Music video. These guys are in their 60s, rolling around like they're in their 20s. Manson, I mean, clearly is just taking his orders at this point to do what he's supposed to do, which is obviously to try to mix in with Christianity, which is a joke if Christians actually believe this. He's still, the Bible burning videos from a year ago. I would never associate with somebody who burnt a Bible. And even if the person came to me and they're like, I messed up, please forgive me. I'd be like, all right, I'll forgive you. Like, I wouldn't let him on my channel. I wouldn't be friends with him in real life. I mean, this is, Kanye West out in the open associating. But take a look at the tattoos on the guy. If you need to know more, I've always told you guys who listen to my channel, tattoos show you everything you need to know about these frauds because they mark themselves. And that's how you identify these people. Now, it doesn't mean if some guy has a tattoo that he's a Satanist. Now, of course, I've talked about tattoos and bloodletting rituals in the past, and I'll continue to talk about them because I don't support it. But it doesn't mean I'm going to say that you're a Satanist if you got one by mistake or something like that, because that's not the kind of person I am. Okay? But if you know it and you continue to do it, you might want to stop. However, these people mark themselves with pentagrams, stars, and things like this. You got the Baphomet right on his arm. I mean, do you need to see any more? Then look at his hand. That's the sigil of Satan. I mean, how much more? Oh, is it part of the show? Is that what it is? It's part of the show, right? He got all tattooed up as part of the show, part of the gimmick, his whole body. And then, of course, he hangs out with Johnny Depp, his best buddy. Johnny Depp, of course, known for freeing the West Memphis Three, who many Christians are deceived by that story that HBO put out, thinking that these kids were completely innocent. Houses filled with Aleister Crowley doctrine, practicing the rituals that Crowley taught them to practice. And then they come out with a story. They're like, don't judge a book by its cover because they wear Metallica t-shirts and we're going to play Metallica's music in it. And then Eddie Vedder and Johnny Depp are going to come and save them. And then the real person responsible is their father. Meanwhile, if you're interested in knowing, my, I'm going to call him, I don't know what to call him because I don't want to get in trouble here on YouTube, but the main guy involved is on YouTube. He has a channel now. Snooze Fest, Boredom Fest. What's he doing? Oh, he's teaching black magic. So the kid who got wrongly accused of practicing satanic rituals because they wanted to convince everyone it wasn't real, he's on YouTube practicing black magic rituals, teaching you the power of magic, all about sigils. He's covered in them, body, head to toe, right? No, it's a coincidence call. You're just crazy, and you're just making theories about people. Just like Manson covered in these tats. Then you get our old buddy Bieber, right? Biebs. Bieber, of course, plays the role of the Christian, just like some of these others, like, Katy Perry was supposed to play. My parents were preachers. And Britney, well, not Britney. I can't even think of some of them off the top of my head, but plays that role, has the owl tattoo. Of course, we know the owl is an Illuminati symbol, of course. I mean, it's the main symbol at Bohemian Grove. The owl is used in all occult symbolism. It has to do with knowledge. This is the forbidden fruit and the knowledge that they believe they have. It's only tattooed on his arm, but what am I supposed to believe? He was outside one day and saw an owl flying, and he was like, I need that marked on my body now. Is that how you guys operate? Do you go outside and see a bird and go, I want that bird on my chest immediately? No, it's not how it works. The occult mark themselves in occult symbols. This is how they identify with each other. This is how they communicate, and this is how they mock. He's not wearing the owl because he's a big fan of Drake, which I've heard in the past. Oh, Drake's in the, his birthday month and owls. And what? Yeah, no. Okay? It's an occult symbol. It always has been, it always will be. These three getting together, mocking, this is all it is. It's a mock on Christianity. Because what is Kanye's, the look he has now in society is as a crazy person. Everybody looks at Kanye like Kanye's lost it. Kanye went over the top. He's crazy now. Right? And what's he doing? Sunday service. He's out there preaching with maybe if you were to pick the number one Satanist, at least in the entertainment business over the last 100 years, Marilyn Manson would be in your top three. I mean, the other guys like Hunter S. Thompson or even like Johnny Depp's, they don't come out and openly admit and do this stuff. This guy's got to be at the tippy top, right? And I'm not talking about, Anton LaVey or his kids or any of those people or, whatever Unibrow's name is. I can't think off the top of my head. What is it? Michael Aquino, right? I'm talking about celebrities who openly, lightning bolt, satanic symbolism, every song about the devil, dressing that way, acting that way. And of course they try to put him in a light like, oh, he's in Hunting for Columbine or whatever that movie was about Columbine. Oh, he's so smart and he's intellectual, right? Well, now he's not shined on in that light. Now he's shined on as, going after women and stuff. And in reality, doubt that it's women that he's hunting after. I'll tell you that right now from everything that these Satanists study and teach. Doubt it. But remember, I told you this a million times. This is them taking their orders. That's the job that they have to take. They play along with the agendas and the movements. That's why the Me Too movement's gotten where it's gotten. Even though it's not in the public eye right now the way it was because of everything going on with the outbreak, every single celebrity got accused of doing it. It was just like, I'm so sorry. Nobody fought it. They're like 50 years ago, Dustin Hoffman hit on a girl on a movie set. And he comes out, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have hit on a girl. What? You can't hit on a girl? Oh, I kissed her on the cheek. And what? Because they're going along with an agenda. And that's what he's doing. And that's why they have him rubbing in with Christians. It's all part of the show. It's all part to make Christianity in the eyes of the masses despised. And then they do mock things like this where they're meeting in a giant ritual circle. I mean, it looks like Kanye's about to blurt out laughing during this. You got Manson with the mask on. They're all in white, which is just utter, mockery, period. Just like we saw with his his mock wedding thing at the last show that he did, where he had Kim and him, one in black, one in white, esoteric nonsense. It's a joke. It's an utter joke. So this was their Halloween gift to the world. And people are like, Kanye's a real Christian. It's like, if you're at that point, I don't know what to tell you. I try to tell people by doing these videos because I know that there's new truthers or there's people who are Christians who are like very anti-confrontational. So they get, and they'll get upset with me about stuff like this, even though I'm not even being confrontational. They're like, no, don't judge. It's not, there's such a thing as righteous judgment. These people are not Christian. The Kardashian family is the highest ranking family in Hollywood as far as witches go, female side. Well, if you want to call them that. But they are Armenian witches. They're high ranking witches. Okay. There's a reason that a lot of the stuff happened with Kardashian and of course Jenner and of course Kardashian's husband who was involved in the OJ stuff. I mean, it's all part of the show. These Satanists get anointed, they get promoted, they get shoved down people's throats. Kanye was in with the family. Kanye is, of course, connected with his rituals that were done involving his family, which happened right before he became famous. And, of course, a million times we've seen him do Yeezus, mock Jesus Christ with the crown of thorns, all of it. A joke that anyone would think so. And then he's associating with somebody who burns a Bible. I mean, if you're associating with Marilyn Manson, I mean, what can I tell you if you believe the prop? All I can say is, try to stay strong in your walk. If you want to believe the propaganda, it makes you sleep better at night, go ahead. But these people are trying to lead people astray, and that's what they're there for, and that's why I'm covering it. So that's the Halloween Gala, everyone. The Halloween Sunday service brought to you by three Satanists who have no problem spitting in your face and mocking you. Reminder, check out the website at callforuprising.com. It's $2.99 a month. Check it out if you haven't. And I want to thank all the patrons again for you being here. Appreciate you so much. You guys are the ones that help this channel stay alive. So if you can become a patron, please consider doing so. It's no big deal if you can't. This content will be here. And if you're somebody who can't, thank the patrons. Again, they're the ones that keep me going here. And I'm probably going to have a new channel at some point soon. I've got one strike to go, and I've got I got like 50 days to survive. So come on, if you know me, the odds of that are pretty slim, but I'll do my best. You don't know what's going to get a strike these days on YouTube. That's how bad the algorithm has become. That's how bad it's just, and I don't mean to make fun of, well, I do, but I'll leave it at that because they'll probably give me a strike for saying that. So just make sure you sub to the backup channel. I hope you guys are doing well. I thank you for being here. God bless all of you and your families.